Hey there, it's Sarah from Main Garden Travel, and as you can tell, I'm in my greenhouse today. It is October, or maybe the very end of September, and this greenhouse has gotten out of control. I've realized that we have probably another month or so with the tomatoes, at least, in the greenhouse, because it stays really warm in here, so the first frost will come and go, and our tomatoes won't be affected. So I am just going to give you a little shot of what's happening today, and we'll go from there. Everything is just a tangled up mess, and it's so dense. And we have neglected the pruning, so today it's going to happen. So for starters, I think I'm going to take some twine and tie it from the tomatoes across the roof to the other side. I'm not sure the best way to do this, but I'm going to figure it out as I go along. Okay, we got the fan on here now because it's getting pretty hot middle of the day, even though it's almost October. I don't know what the temperature is. I don't know where the thermostat is, but it's got to be close to at least 80, but it's only about 60 outside. Whoa. So I'm getting a good start here. You can probably see in the background, just barely, some of the tomatoes are being attached to the ceiling, so I'm gonna keep going with that. Now, this whole learning curve for gardening is kind of crazy. You do one thing and you think it's great and working out well, and then the garden changes and something else happens, and you need to recalibrate. And so earlier this summer we had kind of crowded the tomatoes too much, I think, and sort of tied them to each other and essentially suffocated some of them. So I'm picking out some old rotten tomatoes. And, I've watched a lot of your YouTube videos out there and realized that we need to get things breathing a lot better in here. So I think this is going to work a little bit better. Get the air moving and get the tomatoes up toward the ceiling more, stretched out, get their legs, give them some room. So I'll just keep going. Also, I just wanted to say, I scratch my nose a lot because I am very allergic to pollen, and I don't know if you can see my hands right now, but the yellow on there, they are covered in pollen. So I am getting itchy as we speak. We use these awesome little tomato clips, if you've seen them. It doesn't put much stress on the tomato vines, and they just clip shut and have a little opening there. And there we have it, another one reaching for the sky. So the tomatoes in the back are tied to the ceiling. I wish you could tell better that they're kind of in a long line up to the ceiling. These are gonna get a lot more fresh air and a lot more sunlight, being that they're all separated now. If I back up, you can see I've got myself into quite a mess. And so I've got to finish this project today. It's going to be another, at least hour, but I'm going to keep going. So this turned into basically an all afternoon project, but you can see there's a lot more light in here. and you can walk between all the tomato vines. Yes, you can. James can get in here and water easier.
Kind of.
Yes, you can. And so we're expecting a lot more tomatoes. And it goes all the way over here. I would have done a little bit more, but my water came in and started getting me wet, so I decided it was time to be done. And that's, I guess, where I'm going to call it a day. Have a great rest of your Sunday.